Hi guys, what's up? How are we doing? See, nobody's talking about this, but these are the only 3 frameworks that you need to be able to succeed in the music industry. See, watch the board. Creativity, strategy, and consistency. Now stay with me here. It gets more complicated than this, but once you finish watching this video, I promise you'll be smiling throughout. Now let's go to the first one. Creativity, this word. I like to draw a lot, so when you watch cartoons, most of the time creativity is represented by a bulb, right? And what does a bulb mean? Enlightenment. It's not what you do, but how you do it. That is creativity. It goes for music too. It is not what you sing on the mic that you are holding, but it is how you sing it. You get me? And that is one of the most important, if not the most important, creativity. Now let me clean the board and let's just give it a topic. And in the music that we are talking about, some of the creativities are innate. Somebody has a raspy voice, somebody has a deep voice. That one, he didn't work for, it's just there naturally. So that the first step of creativity is to ask yourself, what are you good at? Now this particular thing is for the people who haven't found their calling yet. You understand? Now let me tell you something. Music is very, very broad. Music, we have what? Singing, songwriting, production, arrangement, marketing. I hope you can see what I'm writing. These are a lot. And trust me, it's not everybody that is going to be in the limelight. And that's fine. You have to ask yourself, I could list more, but you have to ask yourself, like, which one of these are you good at or are you better at? And as I began, I said what? Succeed. So you have to define what success means to you. I can't do the definition. But just remember this, everyone is good at something. Now, once you discover what you are good at, you use that framework that I talked about recently, which is more, better, and new. What are you good at? Are you good at singing? Are you good at songwriting, production, arrangement? If you are good at singing, you do more of the singing, put out more content that relates to the singing. And when you do it, you find a way to do the singing better. You could learn, because let me tell you something. This is, let me clean the board again. One of the things that's going to help you in the music is if you go with the idea that you don't know much. Let me explain it in this way. If you go complacent or you go over confident, one, it might not make you susceptible to learn more. So just take it as this, right? You say you're a good singer. Good. You know that. Now, just take it as this is you. This is all the knowledge in the world. And this is all the knowledge you know. You can see the dots, right? And so this is you. So that means that there's more knowledge about the singing that you don't know, that you have to learn. So one, you go, you do more of the singing, you get to learn more things. Then you find out, how can I do it better? And when you want to find out how to do something better, you go and seek for more knowledge to find out how to do it better. And now when you get it, you better your singing. And when you better your singing, it makes you a better singer, increases your chances of success in the music industry. Now when you exhaust that side too, because you get to a point that you've done it better, you've improved it so much, then you know that, oh, I've improved this voice to a point. Then you find a new way to approach your singing. So it's more, better, new. Do you understand? That is like the cycle of creativity. Use this particular format in anything that you are doing. It doesn't have to just be music. It can be business, social media, anything. Any single thing that you are doing. Just use more, better, new. You find out what you are good at, do more of that, gets to a point, now you've exhausted it, you find a way to do it better, then it brings a new limelight, a new way to do it. Or you find something new to do. You get me? There's always more to learn. Don't ever think that you know a lot. Okay, now here's the thing. If you look at me right now, emotion controller, what do you think? Some people might think, obviously, the knowledgeable expert, music expert. Thank you. And some people might consider me as the good storyteller. All of these are true, right? And those are the things that make me unique. Now, the main job of creativity is to make you unique. Once I have found my creativity, then I move on to the next step, which is what? Strategy. Because, I mean, how do you think I got all this following? No, it's not by my creativity. I coupled it with something. Strategy. Now, listen up. Strategy. This particular one right here is what makes or breaks musicians. Guys, here's the thing. I didn't just wake up and start posting content just like that. Even if I did, I had to learn the hard way that there's a strategy to every single thing. And if you don't learn the strategy, you're going to waste one thing that I hate. Oh my God. time. See, people look at me and think I'm the enthusiastic person, always energetic. I'm not always like that, but I had to learn. Why? Strategy. I had to learn that energy is contagious. It's like a magnet and it attracts people. So once I give you that kind of energy, you're going to give me that kind of energy back. It's just like that. Do you know about the yawn theory? Like when you see somebody yawn, you see that, like, I feel like yawning right now, but like when somebody does that, now you also begin to feel that kind of, energy. Energy can never be created nor destroyed. This is a theory. It is transformed from one point to another. Just remember that I know you know your science. If I can't create energy, I can transfer my energy to you. Now, this is a strategy that a lot of people use. Why do you think somebody goes on the stage and then be jumping? The music is playing behind. You can just stand there and do this and then let the music play. But the person, then you two are feeling the vibe, the energy, but smiling. Question right now here is, what is strategy? Strategy is just a clear intention or plan to achieve a specific goal. Remember, plan to achieve a specific goal. There's a step-by-step process that which you have to take, right? You can have all the creativity that you need, but if you don't have a strategy, no. The question now is, what is your clear strategy? You said you want to be a musician. What is your plan? Do you have one? Or to some people, it's just to follow the crowd, everybody, and then hope that what they do one day just sticks. And to other people, it's to follow the road less traveled. That's them. There's something that we call the road less traveled, right? The road less traveled often, let me use that word, leads to greater reward. See, if you do what everybody's doing, you're going to get the same results everybody's getting. And who is everybody? Majority of musicians. And if we do the maths, majority of musicians don't make it. Only a few do. So, what's your strategy? Let me give you some. One of the most common ones right now was social media. But I guess you've heard this one a lot. Now, I'm going to give you a new one. No gatekeeping. Now, let me give you an idea in which you can use to promote your songs that a lot of people don't talk about. Now, watch the board. AI. You've heard that thing a lot. Artificial intelligence. What does AI do? AI is just to make our work easier. So it's going to do all the research and everything within seconds. So what I want you to do here is that you're going to ask the AI, the very most common AI is what? ChatGPT. And you're going to ask, you are a musician, you want to blow. But if you want to blow, you have to know what the people want. That's the first thing. Your job here is that you're not going to reinvent the wheel. You're just going to give the people what they want. And then what the people want, they have already shown you because those are the most popular songs. That is what the people want. So we have AI tools that can do that, right? We have an AI tool that can write, AI tool that can make music. We have AI tools that can research. Now this is what I want you to do. Now you're going to prompt this ChatGPT. First of all, you just have to ask it, which genre do you like? Which genre do you want to do? Let's just say Afrobeat is what everybody wants to do here. Good. So you have to ask the ChatGPT, hey, can you give me 50 of the most popular Afrobeat songs of all time, right? And then ChatGPT is going to answer, it's going to give you a list, 50. Now, the second thing I want you to do is, you're going to ask it, can you transcribe all of them? Can you just transcribe? And when I say transcribe, it's just going to give you the lyrics. It's just going to write all the lyrics for you. Because right now, what you are doing here is that you are looking for one thing, information, right? This is a little market research. You are asking it, transcribe everything, because you want to know what made those songs popular, right? So it's going to ask you, there's one guy that says, she tell me, say, maybe it's not just that, but you're just going to ask. So it's going to transcribe everything for you. Now, the next thing that you have to ask it is that, number 3, can you give me the most common things in all those songs, right? And then ChatGPT is going to give it to you. Now, this is for the writers. It's going to just list down all the things the people say in that particular song that made the song popular. Then you're going to just note it down, put it in your cupboard. And now, there's also an AI, that one you have to find yourself, right? There's an AI I use, right, which is called Moises, right? And it's just there to just break down the songs into bass, piano, into vocals, all that, right? And we also have AI softwares that can also analyze songs, know what makes the song thing and the most common thing in each song. So what you are doing is that you have your 50 songs, right? and you want to know what is the most common thing in these particular songs. So now you ask the AI, okay, can you find the most common things? Just listen. Now this is where you do the work. Now it will just listen to all the songs and find out, okay, every song has this particular thing. Every song has this guitar. Every song has this piano. Every song has this vocals. They go like this, they go like that. Every song has that. You have to note all that. You know, what you are doing is that, one, I said you are looking for information. Once you find all that information that you need, now, you are not going to reinvent the wheel. You are going to give the same thing. You are trying to replicate the same thing. So now, the song that you have done, right, is supposed to sound similar to the most popular songs, the most popular Afrobeat songs of all time. Now, here's the thing. Now, this is the reason why I'm saying this. In every social media platform, we have something that we call the algorithm. And the algorithm is the thing that tells you that, okay, no, this person will like this, and it shows it to them. When you are scrolling through TikTok, when you are scrolling through YouTube, the For You page and all those things, and the homepage on YouTube is recommending videos for us. It's because of the algorithm, because of what we like and what we have watched. Now, 50 of the most popular Afrobeat songs means that a lot of people have listened to that song and like that song. So now, if we also go to the music platforms like Spotify and Apple Music, you see, when you're listening to Spotify and Apple Music and then you say, okay, they should just give you what you want, it will start recommending songs. When you finish listening to this song and you just press next, then it will just give you a random song, but it is telling you that, oh no, this guy will like this song, so I'm going to recommend this song to him. So it will just play a song that's not on your like songs or on your playlist, but it's recommending songs for you. Good. Now that's the thing. The other thing is that all these platforms, Spotify, Apple Music and all those things, they also have an algorithm, and those algorithms study something that we call the waveform. Every audio, right, every music song has something that we call the waveform. So it knows how every of the most popular songs they go, how the waveform is formed, what constitutes to that. So it knows that, okay, this is how it sounds, this is how this thing sounds. So this is why these songs are popular. So then once you have also tried to replicate the same thing, it will try and recommend your song to those people or the general public, thinking that your song is also that popular because it is following the same pattern as how the most popular songs did. You get it? And it to push it out and to recommend it to a lot more people because it knows that, okay, this is how the most popular song should sound like. So any song that sounds like this is kind of like the most popular song. So all we are doing right here is pattern recognition, making these platforms think that we are that big. So it's going to recommend our songs to more people, you get me? Because it's following the same pattern as those big songs, those 50 songs did. Now, try this out. I'm giving it to anybody to try it out and then give me your results. Just contact me. You understand? Anyway. Now, this theory is what has been used for a lot of TikTok videos. If you watch very carefully, most people transcribe the TikTok videos, know what makes the TikTok videos move, the hooks and all those things, and just try to replicate the same thing. And you see that their videos will just go viral like that. Exactly. Now that's one strategy, enough strategies for the day. Now let's move on to step number 3, the last one but not the least. Consistency. This is one of the things that a lot of people lack, the consistency. Rome was not built in a day. Guys, you see me like this. I started this YouTube or even this content creation like in January 2018, if I should remember. 19, 20, 21, 22, 28, 24, 25. It's going to be like 7 years. So, I mean, you see me talking like that, you see me out, come on, it was not built in a day. But you know one thing? It's consistency. I know you've heard this thing, quality over quantity. Now, let me pose a question to you. Just a question. What if you do something so many times that you just get better at it and the quality improves? Think about the question that I just asked. What if you focus on the quantity and then the quality improves? I'm not saying neglect the quality, but focusing on the quantity and then the quality improves. Let me just break it down for you more. I said in my previous videos that we have only a finite amount of brain space or brain power. So what we focus on is what we will eventually get. So if you focus on the quality, of course, just the quality alone, you get the quality, but you would not be consistent, firstly, and then you would waste a lot of time. When you focus on quality, you are focusing more on perfectionism. I don't know what I spell, but you see this word can cause a lot of delays, because if you don't get what you want, you probably delay and you just keep on procrastinating. But if you have the quantity mindset, just keep on doing the thing, you just keep on getting better. Like, I just keep on creating content, You can't get everything 100% perfect, but you just keep on putting the music out there, Eventually, you just get better. You know what works, what doesn't work. Eventually, you do one song, Charlie, this lyrics is trash. You say, okay, fine, I'm not going to use that lyrics again. Charlie, this kick, no, the slap. Okay, I'm not going to use that kick again. This beat, okay, I'm not. Just focus on the quantity and just try to up what you did in the previous video by just 1%, and trust me, the quality will improve. What I'm trying to solve for here is consistency, right? If you have this quantity mindset, just putting things out there, you build a schedule for yourself. And when you build a schedule for yourself, you are building consistency. And consistency comes with discipline. I'm trying to make you build that discipline muscle, which is going to be very, very important for this music industry that because you're going to be distracted a lot in the music industry. I mean, imagine that your first song hits, and now if you're a guy, or the women are coming, oh my God, I want to be with you, blah, blah, blah. You'll be distracted, you might lose focus. But if you have this quantity mindset, right, you know that you now have a schedule. Because if you have the quality mindset, you don't have any, like, oh, okay, I'm just going to put it out there when it is ready. That's the thing, when it is ready. No, but if you know, no, I have to put it out there this time. I have to do. You just keep on getting better, and you keep on getting faster, and you'll be putting things out there more. And then you know that, oh, now I can't falter, even though there are a lot of distractions, I can't falter on my schedule. Do you understand? Because we're trying to create that consistency, and we're trying to create that discipline. For discipline, I can't teach. I just have to tell you that it's associated with your willpower and your dopamine. What you allow yourself to give into a lot of times is going to affect your discipline in the long run. So if you give into your desires every time, your discipline won't be strong. If you're able to hold, and hey, I'm not your father or your mother, I'm just giving you blueprints. So now my final question is, what do you feed yourself, and how consistent are you? Now, one of the ways to build a consistency, like I said, is to go according to a schedule and try as much as possible to keep it. That's all. If you are creating content, you want to be a musician, at this point, you want to be a musician, I would advise that you also create content. You have to let the people like you for who you are. Then they just now start liking your music if you put it out there. That's one of the proven strategies. Good. So I've spoken about 3 frameworks: creativity, strategy, consistency. Yeah. Now, the power is in your hands. I hope you've learned a lot from this particular video. And until then, be creative.